Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Already half a plate. It's BDD. Already has to flash here in this mid lane. Thank you, Jonas Strong, for letting us know. And that is 120 health that he is down to, as Sylvie can just hop over this wall. This is so dangerous. And he is going to be spotted. Vault Breaker going to come on through there. Oh no! Just doesn't even find the fast bomb as Sylvie's able to walk it off, and that's first blood.
Yeah, no fast bomb. Challengers, he was playing behind Castle a lot of the time when it was Renekton meta, so we just don't have a ton of information about how comfortable he is on this pick.
No, Sylvie. Yeah, in a lot of trouble here as he does have the Aftershock that is now not going to be doing anything. BDD in the fog of war. Fiesta's moving on over, but Sylvie is just going to be taken down first. That's a kill for BDD. Oh, yikes. Disaster for Nongshim, and now Fiesta, he's going to try and get back to the minion wave, and thankfully that rocket is not going to land. That one does, though, and Pyosik is just going to find the crash down on top of him. Magnus Storm to keep the way in place. He does manage to get a fear, but I don't think he's getting out of the way of this one. That's a cheeky little auto, and even Pyosik going to live through it just fine.
For the wall, didn't have it in the tri-brush, so is able to see Peter there and react.
Yep.
And they're losing control of this very quickly. I mean, BD is ready.
Yeah, Arrow is going to connect. Package is going to be delivered. They do manage to get a red buff, but Sylvie makes it out. Now Peter, he goes in, but he's on top of the package. He just took so much damage. And now Perfect's going to show up. He's going to be that front line. And yes, piercing arrows land, the way damage lands, but the front line not going to be able to offer too much. And Dindin not even there. No teleport available. That will mean that this second dragon goes over to KT, and I'm really glad.
By the time he shows up, he's like, I'm getting in there, I'm going to turn this. But then he goes over the packages. Jiwoo's in trouble.
He is in a lot of trouble as he is going to cleanse the slow, but there's a flash volley to come in, and Deft, he already had that auto attack in the air, so even after the flash, Jiwoo is still dead. BDD did
travel.
Yeah, and how fast they come off cooldown as well. As, all right, perfect. Going to throw down the Dominus. Here's a Hex Splash over from Peter, who gets amongst it, but he doesn't really want to hook Pyosik. Now BDD, he gets in amongst it. It's not really that good of a Magnet Storm, but Peter just explodes. What was that? Now Beryl is chasing Fiesta down. Jiwoo comes in, but doesn't hit the Chains of Corruption. The Crocodile is still going to fall, and they lock down the Rift Herald, and somehow Pyosik just exits.
I mean, he's Rel. He's going to get those, and he does, and he gets away because he has Flash, and now Jiwoo is isolated.
Beryl is just chasing him down. Now, BDD is in here as Fiesta wants to come on over. Crushing Maw does come on through. Oh, the Vault Breaker is avoided by BDD! And even sidesteps that one, finds the rocket. Pyosik comes back in again. He's like, I flashed out. That might have been a mistake because I kind of want to fight here. It's Dindin. He'll show up. He has more than half of his health bar.
For back, I mean, BDD has TP as well. He can back. And Fiesta, I mean, can he clear this wave? Looks like with a TP, the answer is no.
Yep, not going to be able to. Flashes over the Shattering Strike. That's definitely good, but he can't flash that because he doesn't have to. And there goes the way. Is that going to be enough to get them a Baron? I don't think so. I mean, it's a Corky composition, but it's KT. Going to be able to spot this one out just yet.
It's
there,
Callisto,
finally.
you know?
The vision is going to be there, and like you say, they've got the Rend for the added security, but they've also got Pyosik on Rel. So, I mean, this is not a 50-50. This should be more like an 80-20. Let's see what Nongshim can actually do to try and mitigate it. The rocket's not necessarily landing as there's the Fate's Call onto Beryl. Cease and desist does come in, but Sylvie, he's so incredibly low, he's taken down as the Baron just ignored now. The Callista will be taken out. Jiwoo finding himself some relative safety, and there's a Cassante, and he is starting to pop off in this one. Jiwoo just untouched, and KT are on the floor.
Yeah, I thought that was a really nice engage from Nongshim. It was really clean. The flank comes through, and they end up blowing it.
I just thought it was maybe a bit too early for this particular composition to go for it. KT, of course, feeling that they did have a large advantage, and they still do. The Red Bull Baron power play already at 1,500, but Nongshim are still pretty far behind. Soul Point available as Fiesta going to take an arrow to the face, and the package also burning him down. Still, they are able to take down the Corky, but in goes Pyosik. That Magnet Storm is so much better as Sylvie dives in, but it is more of just a sacrifice, and Perfect is going to get his revenge as Peter and Pyosik going to be fighting. Oh, gets in front of the dredge line. Nicely done there from Pyosik. And Peter will be taken out with the help of Beryl. And that is going to be the ace.
This fight just illustrates that Nongshim need a lot more. This fight just illustrates that Nongshim need a lot more setup. They need a flank when they're this far behind. They just don't have the tools to fight KT in the neutral. When KT get to fight on their terms with a package, it's not even a fight. It's a slaughter. Not even close. Nongshim had that one heroic fight on the Baron. We'll give them that. That was a really nice flank
They're
from
still
Sylvie.
here. And this is 6 grubs, remember.
Yeah, they're just going to win the game.
There's 1 second left on the Fiesta, but there's only 1 Nexus turret left. Ah, okay, well, I mean, this game went from, like, Nongshim just managed to take a Baron, but to over. Now it's over.
It's over. They got him. And you know what? I mean, that last fight on the Dragon, we kind of, like, came out of a replay that we...
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.